All right, let's look at the graphing by plotting points. It's probably the easiest to just dive right into an example. So I'm going to try to draw the graph of the equation x equals y squared minus 1. All right, so this is a kind of a primitive method, but if you have no other clever way of producing the graph, this will work. All right, so let's say we want to find a few points, sample points, so we can kind of guess what it looks like. All right, so x equals y squared minus 1. So I'm going to just pick some random numbers, but systematically. So I'm going to decide on the y values first because the equation is given as x equals. So if you know the y value first, it's easier to find the x value. So I'm going to just put, say, I'm going to try negative to some small numbers, -2, -1, and 0, 1, and 2, right? So 5 numbers will be sufficient. All right, so let's find the corresponding x value. But all you have to do is there's a formula here, so you plug it in. So -2 squared minus 1, so 4 minus 1, so this is going to be 3. If it's -1 squared minus 1, so x is going to be equal to 0. If you plug in 0, 0 minus 1 is -1. And if you plug in 1 squared minus 1 is 0. And then y is 2, so 2 squared minus 1, so that's going to be 3. So we have 5 pairs of x, y values, right? And each pair represent a point on the xy plane. So we're going to actually look at it as this. It's a point 3, comma, -2. And the second point is 0, comma, -1. And then third point is -1, comma, 0. And then you have a 0, comma, 1. And then last point is 3, comma, 2. All right, so let's plot these 5 points. All right, so let's see. All right, so first one is 3, comma, -2. So x is going to be 3, comma, -2. So it's going to be x is 3 here, and the y value is -2, right? So this is going to be the point. So this is the first point. Oops, I want a different color here, right? So this is the first point. All right, second point is 0, comma, -1. So that one's easy. So x is 0, -1. So this is going to be it right there. All right. Then third point is another easy one, -1, comma, 0. So x is -1, y is 0. So this is the point. All right, and the fourth one is 0, comma, 1. So it's going to be right here. And the last one is 3, comma, 2. So it's x is 3, and the y coordinate is 2. So it's going to be up here. All right, so I'm going to put up a point there. Right? Then what we can do is we're going to try to go through all 5 points in a sort of a smooth curve. So we can kind of guess what it looks like. All right, so we're going to use, let's see, blue here. So I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to go through here. And go through here. And go through there. So it just keeps on going this way. Keeps on going that way. So more or less, it looks like this. It looks like a sideways parabola, right? But this method is called plotting points. So you have a sufficient number of sample points and basically connect the dots together. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.